Yeah, now you are visible.
Okay.
So,
So good
hello.
afternoon.
Very good afternoon, ma'am.
How are
How are
you?
you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. What about your day?
It's been quite good, like as usual. And yeah, like as it is, like it's going on smoothly. And I'm under the weather, like, we know the weather. I mean, the changes in weather and all. So I'm under the weather from couple of days. Yeah.
Have you taken any medicine?
Usually, such kind of, like, what do you call that? Like I just try to have, like we know that these are the changes of the, like daily routine and all. So just I try to have good food and everything like that. So somehow that's how I just try to recover. So because
You
I
believe
mean usually
self
I
healing?
avoid.
I think you believe in
Yeah,
self.
yeah, self healing. Yes, that's I mean. So I mean we
So
know that
before begin the conversation, I would like to know more about you. So please introduce yourself.
yes, my name is Atul Sharma and I'm a teacher by profession. It's been a 4 year that I'm teaching in a school. I'm an English teacher and currently I'm also working in the institute. I'm like teaching the English spoken course. I mean providing to the student English spoken course, and that's all. I mean that's all about me. What about
Where
you?
are
Could
you
you
from?
have your?
Uh,
I'm from Delhi. Yeah, sorry I forgot to mention. I'm
Delhi.
from Delhi.
Delhi.
Yeah, I
Okay.
born and brought up in from Delhi itself.
You belong from capital of India.
Yes,
I am Tanya. I'm joining you from Rajasthan, and my hobby is watching good movies. That's all about me.
that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay.
Yes.
So, you love to watch movie. I mean, like, what kind of movie? Like, do you watch it on a daily basis like that? I mean, I think it's not possible. So,
Previously, I was
I
watching
mean,
on daily basis,
oh my God.
only just half an hour and 45 minutes. I
Okay,
always
okay. So,
complete
what
my
kind?
movie 2 or 3 parts.
Okay, okay, that's good. So, what kind of movie you love to watch? Like, we have the genre in movies and all. So, what's your genre and all?
If movie script is good, whether it is a suspense and thriller, comedy, definitely I will watch.
Okay, that's good.
Nowadays, I am waiting for the movie Bhool Bhulaiya. Maybe it will
Okay,
release on Netflix soon.
okay, okay, that's good.
But it has been released in the theater, but on the Netflix right now it's not available. Part one and part two is available, but part three is not available
Okay, okay.
because I am very fond of narrating the story. So first I will narrate a story, and after that you will tell me any teaching from the story. And if you have any experience of your life, then you can also share.
Go ahead.
Okay?
Yeah, go
In a
ahead.
bustling city, there was a girl named Ananya. Ananya was very intelligent girl, but she has a one bad habit. Mostly her room was very untidy. Okay, her clothes and books always scattered. Her mother always told her, please clean your room and all the things should be at their right place. But she always ignored her advice. One day there was an important project in the school which was submitted by the Ojasvi. Ojasvi is my daughter, so sometime I am taking the name of my daughter. So she was unable to find her file. Then she feel very pity. Where is my file? Where is my file? And her mother also helped her. Then they got the file, but the condition of the file was very poor and pathetic. It was crumpled at so many places. Then she submitted the file in the school, but she got very few marks. Okay. Then she understand what is the value of cleanliness, and we should always keep our things at their right place. Because if you are keeping your room organized, then you can sometimes you feel very good, because it also related to our mental health also. When you are watching any messy room, messy place, always you feel very bad.
That's true.
So how you are keeping your room, tidy or untidy?
Yeah, I love to keep the things, I mean, in order. I mean, in the tidy way, because as you mentioned that Ananya and all, like she got the realization when she was not getting her stuff.
Hmm.
So you know, usually means suppose like we have such kind of habit, you know, like I have, you know, suppose I have to do something, so I plan the thing at a time. I mean, what do we call that? At the 11th hour. So my father always, I mean, say to me, you know, if you have to go somewhere, suppose tomorrow I have to go somewhere, so make sure that where are your dress and everything, make sure that it is properly ironed or not. But I just try to rush on that day, actually, on the day of, I mean, when I have to leave for particular thing. So sometime that time, I mean, I got the realization that I should, you know, keep the thing in a proper way. I mean, I should have the proper planning, you know, like then only we can do. Otherwise, you know, we will just rush for something and we will not able to accomplish it in that way as we wanted.
Hmm.
So, and as in terms of your, yeah, I just try to keep my, I mean, if I talk about the room and my, I mean, so I just try to keep the thing in a proper way. And
Hmm.
yeah, that's all.
But
So
you know,
we should have that
sometimes
habit.
are some friends and siblings also. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes they are very, you know, they are keeping their things very in unorganized way.
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
it
I think it's
happens.
a good way. You should always declutter all these things. Like some things are not necessary, so you should always, you know, throw in the garbage box. And time to time, you
Yeah,
should
we should.
declutter your room.
Yeah, then it's very important. I mean, yeah, as you mentioned, like it gave us the, you know, peace of mind and the
Hmm.
soundness of the, I mean, we get
Hmm.
the positive vibes from our,
Hmm.
you know, when we have the things in order. So
Hmm.
automatic, otherwise, you know, suppose we are sleeping, suppose we are on like, there is a bed, and then, so if there some stuff is there on that, what do you call that? Just near the bed and all. So when we are lay down, so it seems like that something is over our head.
Hmm.
So so we just, so if nothing is there, everything is properly in a order. So it
Hmm.
give a relief of mind and, you know, peace of mind actually. So it's very
Have you
important.
ever seen like your friend, your sibling who had done this kind of thing, and after that they are feeling, you know, regret an incident?
Yes. Uh, Actually, I'll say, you know, like if I talk about my siblings, so I have one younger brother and my sister, like elder sisters are there. So they all are married now. My younger brother is there. So I'll say he's very, you know, very, what do you call that? Very lazy to, you know, keep the thing in a proper order like that. So, and I scold him also multiple times, you know, keep the thing in a proper way, and just he ignore the thing. And
He always
although
keeps
he
her
do,
his room messy, in your
yeah,
opinion.
he just try to, yeah, yeah, he keep the thing in messy way. And I ask him to do this in a proper way, but sometimes just, you know, when no one is there, that time he just try to do. Otherwise, he, you know, just try to make with the things, whatever the things are there around him. So
Okay.
ultimately, the thing is that no, we can't change someone's heart unless the person itself or himself just start to what do you call the realize that.
Hmm.
So by
But
saying
yes,
nothing,
if like in the future they are just keeping these kind of habit, maybe like they can miss any opportunity. After that, they will understand.
so that's how that's what I'm trying to mention. So it's all up to us, you know, when we get the realization, maybe through some setbacks or like that, that time we get the realization. But
Hmm.
keep saying, you just keep pushing someone, it will not give any, you know, what do you call that, impact to someone.
Yes.
So ultimately,
This is
and
the
it's
reason
all up
from our
to,
childhood, our parents always educate us.
yes, but we understand when we just grown up or when we start, you know, realizing the influence of that. I mean, the negative influence of that, that our habits and all. So
Hmm.
it's better to get into some good habits and all like that keep you growing and, you know, flourishing in your life. Yeah. So what
So,
about you?
regarding your
When did you
English
realize
journey,
this
when
thing?
did you start?
Sorry, pardon.
I'm saying, when did you start your English journey?
It's not a small journey. It's been a couple of years that I have put in this language, and I love this language. I love to incorporate new words and new expression in my day-to-day conversations. And as we know that we don't have the kind of ambience where we just
Mm,
practice or we can talk to someone. But yeah, somehow I just try to have time with myself, or as I'm teaching also. So that's how just I try to keep myself into this zone.
mm,
And because we don't have that kind of platform, I'm not working in MNC or like that.
mm-hmm,
And I am, yeah, so somehow this is the way that I just try to, and been a long journey. I'll not say it's a small journey
mm,
as such. I read newspaper. I have been reading newspaper for a couple of years. I'll not
mm.
say that off and on, not regular, but yeah, I just try to be in touch of that, and that's how just I to keep myself engaging in this language or in this
How did you create
thing.
English environment?
Creating in English environment, I say that like as much as possible, wherever you get the chance, just try to speak. Maybe there would be some moment where people will start laughing at you, or maybe they will do the mockery of yours. But
Yes.
you don't have to feel bad about that. If I talk about when I was in 11th class, I have done my schooling from like the government school, so I mean, I have vaguely remembered the moment. Like I was in 11th, and so like there was something, so like I just started something speaking in English. So
Mm-hmm,
one of my teachers, so some of my friends were just like as they were doing the movie and all. So that at that moment, my English subject teacher, he stood up and he told to that, it's better. Maybe he's stucking or he's fumbling here, but maybe further it will help him to grow better and all like that. And it was okay for me because I was loving this language, or I was not bothering what they are saying and all. And
mm,
I was not aware that maybe I would be start teaching this language to someone. And now you can see that I'm teaching. I mean, I know that what I'm doing now with this language. So that's
mm.
how, maybe in the beginning you find it like hard to start the thing. But gradually you start enjoying the process, and you have to keep continue. You don't have to give up in between. You need to be consistent in your work, and that's how you make impact and you make progress in your journey.
So, what is your advice for beginners?
I will advise them, like for the beginners, means they would be in the school, they would be school going students. So I think that they get ample amount of opportunity, because we know nowadays in government school also, I mean, there's a English medium schools are available, English medium classes are there. They do have their subjects in English, like be it social science, history, I mean, like science and math and other subjects. So these all the stuffs are there. So they should make sure that the more they can, they should interact in a, like they should talk in English with their teacher. Even I have noticed that couple of private schools are there where student, though it's an English medium school, well, good of a school is there, but when it comes to speaking, they don't speak. Even that class, I mean, their teachers also don't talk in English.
Mm,
So I think they should ask. Maybe their teacher are not trying. So, but if they start talking in English, so ultimately the teacher will have to talk in English. So it's all up
mm,
to them, and they should try to. So ultimately, actually, we create the environment, and maybe like suppose if he or she want to talk to someone in English, and but she is hesitant to talk because maybe that others are not talking. Maybe the same way the other person whom you want to talk, he or she also thinking the same way that I how can I start talking with someone in English if he or she is not talking. So actually we have to take the what do you call, we have to break the ice and start conversation with someone, and that's how we make other feel comfortable, and that's how we start creating the foundation and start doing the conversation. So we need to have that. And the wherever you get the chance, you have so many events like debate competition, speech competition, so many competitions are there. So make sure as much as possible you participate in that. So the more you will practice, the more you will keep yourself in that zone, the better you will become in that journey. We need
mm.
to
They
have,
should never hesitate like we are not speaking correctly. They should just start, try to speak.
yeah, yeah, and definitely without committing mistake we can't learn
Mm,
anything. and whosoever is there, they start the journey that way only. So in starting in the beginning, everyone will fumble. Maybe you will feel like, what is that language and all, but gradually I'm saying. So what happened when we are a beginner, we ask now how month will it take, how many days it will take to get fluent in this language. So as
But
I'm
I think
mentioning, it's
it's
not a,
a lifelong journey. But I think it's
yeah,
a
it's a
lifelong.
lifelong, that's true. It's a lifelong journey, and we keep learning the things throughout our life. But the more you will give to it, the better. I mean, that much better it will be for you. I mean, or that much better you will become in this language. So you need to expose yourself in this zone, in that environment. So that's how you grown up. That's how you improve yourself.
So, what do you think about role play, story narrating activity, and topic discussion? Do you think this is really
Yeah,
needed for the learners?
yes, as a teacher, if you are including such kind of things, definitely it can help others to let them think about a particular topic, particular incident, and that will help them to understand. Maybe somewhere they will compel by using particular word in English that usually we don't speak. I mean, so actually, no, because it's not about how much words you have kept remember in your mind, or how much words are there in your mind, unless or until you are able to produce in front of others, or when you are talking with someone. So it's ultimately we have to start the conversation. We start to do the conversation, and we need to start to talk to someone. So that's how we start, keep the things settle, keep the things set in our mind and all.
Hmm.
And definitely such a way, as you mentioned, storytelling and other, yeah, it let us think and speak, and that's how we understand how we have to tell kind of incident that happened with us, suppose. So so it's very important. I mean, it's better way to get used to this, I mean, practice. How did you get better in your, I mean, how you are getting better in your this journey?
Hmm. In my opinion, if you are well aware, well known of like tenses, present tense, past tense, future tense, then you should start try to speak, and you should read small stories like I can say Panchtantra stories, and after that you should try for role play, story narration, because you can relate these things in today's era. Okay, after that you can tell any teaching from that story and role play also. But you
Okay,
should
yeah, that,
never think that if within a 1 day, 30 days, 6 months, I will become fluent. Because it all depends on your dedication, your surroundings, and your hard work.
yeah, that's true.
Yes. And every day when we are, watching some educational reels, every day we are getting new words. So I can say English is a lifelong journey. Every day you are learning, something new.
Yeah,
So
that's
you should
true.
always do practice with your co-learners. Sometimes you can practice with your mirror also. There are so many techniques you can follow.
And really, I
Hmm.
enjoyed your conversation. I mean, conversation with you.
So now I'm going to wind up this session. Okay. We
Sure,
will meet
sure.
again with a new topic. Okay.
Yeah, yes, welcome. You're welcome.
Okay. Bye
Okay,
bye.
bye.
तो आज के कॉन्वर्सेशन के बाद ये है हमारे डेली यूज़ कुछ सेंटेंस। वो तुम्हारी तरह नहीं है कि रोज़ाना स्कूल ना जाने के बहाने बनाए। शी इज़ नॉट लाइक यू मेकिंग एक्सक्यूजेज एवरी डे टू अवॉइड गोइंग टू स्कूल। शी इज़ नॉट लाइक यू मेकिंग एक्सक्यूजेज एवरी डे टू अवॉइड गोइंग टू स्कूल। अगला सेंटेंस है, मैं रात भर जाकर तुम्हारी तरह मूवी देखकर अपना टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करती। आई डोंट वेस्ट माई टाइम स्टेइंग अप ऑल नाइट वॉचिंग मूवी लाइक यू डू। आई डोंट वेस्ट माई टाइम स्टेइंग अप ऑल नाइट वॉचिंग मूवी लाइक यू डू। अगला सेंटेंस है, मेरे होते हुए वह तुम्हें टच भी नहीं कर सकता। एज लॉन्ग एज आई एम हियर ही कांट इवन टच यू। मेरे होते हुए कोई तुम्हारा बाल भी बांका नहीं कर सकता। एज लॉन्ग एज आई एम हियर नो वन कैन हार्म यू इन द स्लाइटेस्ट। मेरे होते हुए कोई तुम्हें छेड़ नहीं सकता। एज लॉन्ग एज आई एम हियर नो वन कैन हरेस यू।